I just finished reading Vitalik Buterin's latest article titled AI as the Engine, Humans as the Steering Wheel. And let me tell you, it's one of those pieces that at first glance sounds abstract, but once you sit with it, you realize it's sketching a blueprint for what the future of governance, both in crypto and beyond, could look like. Let me break it down for you, not as a technical review, but as a conversation, because that's what it felt like reading it. Vitalik isn't saying, here's the answer. He's saying, here's a new way to think about power, responsibility, and how we govern systems when AI becomes a core part of them. So, the big metaphor at the center of this essay is pretty intuitive. AI as the engine, humans are the steering wheel. And honestly, I love this framing because it immediately flips the conversation. Most people today are either excited or terrified about AI being in control, like it's going to replace humans. But Vitalik is saying, no, it should not replace us. It should amplify us. AI can handle the brute force, the scale, the constant decision making. But humans should be the one to just providing the intent, the direction, and the values. Think about it like this. You don't want an AI flying the plane and deciding where to go. You want it doing the flying efficiently, smoothly, better than any human ever could. But you, the human, need the chart, the destination. That's the idea. Now, Vitalik starts by asking, well, why not just give AI like full control? Isn't that more efficient? And yet it is until it's not. He points out a few core issues. Most AI models today are these massive black boxes of all kinds of biases baked in. You can't audit them easily. You don't know who trained them or on what. And worst of all, these models evolve fast, like absurdly fast. So if you put an AI in charge of a DAO or a protocol, what you're really doing is putting the people who train or upgrade that AI in charge. You've just created a centralized system with extra steps. So instead of saying, let's enshrine this one AI as the ruler, Vitalik proposes a model where AIs are participants in a system, not overlords. He draws inspiration from markets. In a free market, the rules are relatively dumb and static, like property rights or contract law. But all the intelligence comes from the players, entrepreneurs, buyers, sellers. Similarly, in this new vision, AIs and human AI teams act like players in a game. The rules of the game, the mechanism are simple, transparent, and don't change every time a new AI model drops. So, what do these simple mechanisms look like? He goes over this one feature. The first one is Futarchy. Let's see, somewhere. Okay, so Futarchy. So, is this wild concept that originally from Robin Hanson? Is basically this: instead of voting directly on decisions, people vote on values, like what outcomes matter most, and then use prediction markets to determine which decisions are likely to produce those outcomes. For example, imagine a DAO wants to improve user engagement. Instead of voting on every proposal, members define the metric like monthly active users, and AIs or traders bet on whether proposal A or B will increase that metric. If proposal A wins, the bet it gets implemented. So in the setup, humans set the goal, AIs help determine how to get there. It fits perfectly into the engine steering wheel metaphor. You define the direction, and then the AI drives. The second mechanism is what Vitalik calls distilled human judgment. And this one's more subtle, but super powerful. Basically, imagine a system with a million decisions to make, like ranking contributors, moderating comments, or labeling Ethereum addresses as real humans or not. It's way too much for any one person to handle. So here's what you do. You create a small jury of humans, maybe 100 people, and ask them to answer just a fraction of those questions. High quality answers to all the questions. The mechanism then scores those full submissions by how closely they align with the jury's high quality sample, and rewards are distributed accordingly. What you end up with is a system where the crowd, especially AIs, do all the work, but it's the human judgment that keeps them aligned. It's like saying you go ahead and solve the problem, but we'll be the ones checking your work. Again, 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 the steering wheel. This also solves a practical issue with AI. It's great at generating answers, but not always trustworthy. But verifying answers, that's much simpler, and that's where humans shine. Vitalik then goes further with something called deep funding. Imagine trying to find projects with people based not on just what they do, but on their work, but on how their work contributes to a larger ecosystem. Kind of like citation graphs in academia or dependency trees in software. Deep funding lets you trace the influence of ideas through layers. So if you fund Ethereum, some of that value might automatically trickle back to the cypherpunk movement or to early Bitcoin developers based on how ideas and code flow. This is like a multidimensional retroactive airdrop, but done programmatically, automatically, no committees, no grants paperwork, just funding that flows through the graph of influence. And here's where it gets even more interesting. All of these mechanisms, Futarchy, distilled judgment, deep funding, they can still work even when the data involved is private. Vitalik talks about using cryptographic tools like multi-party computation or homomorphic encryption to let AIs access sensitive info without exposing it publicly. That's a huge deal, especially for use cases like HR decisions, internal DAO discussions, or content moderation in sensitive communities. Now, let's zoom out a bit. What's the big picture here? Vitalik's not just proposing a new governance tool, he's sketching a whole new governance philosophy. One where AI is not a god or a threat or a black box to be feared, it's a tool. A very powerful tool, but one that only works if it's anchored in simple, human, verifiable mechanisms. And here's what I really appreciate. He's not saying humans should micromanage everything. He's saying we should do one thing we're actually good at, setting goals, values, and constraints, and let machines do the optimizing. This is a huge shift from the AI will replace us narrative. It's more like AI will amplify the values we feed into it, and if we are lazy or careless about those values, it will amplify that too. So, if we're going to build DAOs or protocols or even societies that involve AI, we need to be extremely thoughtful about what we embed into the steering mechanisms. The decisions we do not make, like how juries are selected, how rewards are distributed, what questions get asked, those might matter more than the decisions we do make. To me, this all speaks to a future where governance looks less like mass voting and more like a constant negotiation between human goals and machine intelligence, where democracy doesn't mean every person voting on every issue, but rather humans designing mechanisms that reflect shared values and letting intelligent systems help carry them out. It's not perfect, it's not simple, but it's real, and it's starting now. So, yeah, so that's what Vitalik's talking about and defunding. And so, yeah, AI is the engine, humans as the steering wheel. That might be the most important design principle we can adopt over the next 10 years, not just in crypto, but but across everything we build. So those were my thoughts. Thanks guys. And girls. Thanks everybody. Okay.